The conference so far has been really great. It opened with a really nice keynote presentation from a futurologist, and it gave a very different stance on looking at things and technology and the world as we see it.
Because for some, our new technologies herald this fabulous new age where we come together and co-evolve our way past our grand challenges, climate change, poverty, whatever. And for others, this new world is a dystopia of mass surveillance and democratized violence. Now, the future we get will probably largely be decided by people like you.
Ed Gibson flew in from the States to form part of both the Rockstar panel and the state-sponsored espionage panel. Now he's a great guy, he's got some super experience. He was involved in one of our first ever rants 7 years ago, so it was really great to have him involved.
The one thing people always appreciated was the truth. My moniker is no matter, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And just think about that.
So we had a university challenge sessions.
Name one of the 3 primary offences under the Computer Misuse Act of 1990.
Unauthorised access.
Absolutely spot on. Very well done. Point read.
The great thing about RANT compared to all the other conferences is very laid back, and there's a really high amount of audience participation and digging going on and controversial topics being discussed in a friendly way. So when they asked me to come along to the RANT conference, I was like, how can I say no? I'm made for this. This is what I enjoy the most.
Why are we going around these arguments when other industries have already gone through, these discussions and debates, and how do you communicate a message of something that's quite complicated out to the masses?
I was absolutely delighted when Stephen Bonner asked me to participate, and slightly horrified when he asked me to participate in a Rockstar panel, which was quite frightening. So because of the reputation of the RANT forums, I think the RANT conference was likely to be something very exciting.
Essentially, what I've always been interested in is how can we actually make businesses understand that security is an inherent part of business growth.
For us, in Integralis, it's all about how do we drive that agenda forward. How do we help organisations perhaps think about tackling security issues differently? Are we going to be consumed by this debate, or are we going to actually step up as a community and actually drive the agenda more aggressively, more proactively than we ever have done before?
If you have disagreements, you get to see far more of the sides of the argument, and can actually make more of a decision as to where you want to go next.
We're all tending to agree that security training is a good thing on the whole. I know of at least one person in the audience who totally disagrees with that.
The reason why I spoke was that I think the issue that they were looking to tackle, which was cultural awareness training, I think is a really important issue. It's an area that I'm passionate about.
In an organisation, you want to be able to prove that you're mitigating risk to an acceptable level, which has been signed off by the board. You've got to get everybody to do the same thing, and that's the conflict between risk management in a way and empowering the employee.
Certainly a genuine threat, because there are, as many of you know, specific attacks crafted for the mobile platform.
In the future of RANT, I hope that I'll continue to be invited back. It's a great crowd, a great audience, very well organised, and I look forward to coming back to future events.